across parts of southeast Texas, and you can see over on the bottom right-hand side, ABC 13, a lot of heavy rainfall currently coming down here at the station. Here is a current look, though, at our radar, and you can see it's not completely widespread, so there is a chance that you are missing this, but we do have a chance for scattered showers and storms as we push into the rest of this afternoon, so still going to have that chance throughout the day today. So a closer view of Houston to start off. We do have rainfall pretty much covering most of the area that is inside the 610 loop here. A lot of lightning coming in, so make sure if you hear that thunder that you do head on indoors. I'm going to put this in motion so you can see generally where this is going, pushing off to the northeast, so it will be heading to the northeast side of Houston soon enough. Could actually impact Bush International Airport as we head probably into the next few minutes or so. But also with this, seeing a lot of that heavier rainfall. So I would say if you do not have to get out and drive, you may want to wait and go ahead and let this pass. Good news is we do not have any flood advisories or flood warnings out. So that is always good to hear. In terms of actual rainfall totals, the most I am seeing right now is coming in just under 1.5 inches, and that's at most. That's just to the south of the 610 loop on the south, I would say, western side of Houston. Most of these rainfall totals coming in at close to 1/2 inch. And the good news about this rain is it's moving at a decent pace. So that's what we are seeing here in Houston, heading over a little bit further off to the west, over towards Jersey Village, also about to get hit with some of that heavy rainfall. And just to the south of Katy, we're also seeing some lighter rainfall over towards Rosenberg. And then continuing down to the south, we have another pretty big storm over towards Roche Sharon, as well as over towards Bonnie, also moving off to the northeast, seeing that heavy rain along with that lightning. And then as we continue back over to the west, north of Bay City, another one of those storms along just north of Wharton as well. And then down to the south, over towards the Matagorda area, as well as over towards Sargent. We are also seeing another one of these scattered storms. So the main threat with this activity right now will be that threat of heavy rainfall and lightning. Main thing, just head on indoors. If we do happen to see any of these flood advisories or any flood warnings come out as we head into the rest of the day today, I would say best thing you can do is kind of wait where you are. Do not get out and try to drive. But right now we do not have any advisories. We do not have any warnings, so that is good. But with that still being said, we know it doesn't take a whole lot of rainfall to cause issues out on the roadways. So if you do not have to get out and drive, that's probably your best bet, because we are also going to be looking at visibility issues if you are getting out and driving. So let's give you another look at what we are expecting as we head throughout the rest of the day today. Scattered showers and storms will continue to be possible as we head into the afternoon, as well as possibly into the early evening. It looks like we will get a break later tonight. But then as we head into tomorrow, it looks like we will have another round of possibly widespread showers and storms as we head into the morning, and this could impact your commute as we head into Wednesday. You can see this is showing you Wednesday at 8 a.m. This timing not completely set in stone, but just know that you may want to go ahead and give yourself some extra time on those roadways, especially as we head into Wednesday morning. Now, the main threat we're going to be watching for as we head throughout the rest of the day today, as well as going into tomorrow, will be an isolated flood risk for today. You can see most of southeast Texas, pretty much just south of College Station and south of Huntsville, that area highlighted in green. If you live in this area, you have about a 5 to 10% chance of flash flooding happening near you. And then as we head into the day tomorrow, that encompasses the entire area of southeast Texas. So we will have to watch for that potential. It does look like it will be isolated in nature, so we're not expecting widespread flooding as we head into the next few days. So here's a look at your chances of rainfall for today: a 60% chance, 80% heading into Wednesday. So that's as that widespread rain moves on in. 60% chance of rain on Thursday, and then Friday bumps up again to a 70% chance. We're actually expecting another weather system to impact us as we head into the end of the week. So that's why that rain chance does go up on Friday, and then that same weather system could continue to bring us rain chances as we head into this next weekend. So I would say over the next 7 days for southeast Texas, probably going to see somewhere between 2 to 4 inches of rainfall, which a lot of us haven't received rainfall in a while. Really, the last time we saw heavy rainfall was with Nicholas that moved in a few weeks ago. So, you know, north of I-10, not seeing a whole lot of rain. You should actually see some of this rain as we head into at least the next few days. Isolated spots, though, that happen to see some heavier showers or storms could end up seeing some higher rainfall totals as we head throughout the next 7 days. There's some areas that could see over 6 inches of rain. We'll have to watch for those heavier showers and storms. But if you are planning on traveling across the state of Texas, it's also going to be very messy. You can see over towards Austin and San Antonio, up towards Abilene, and just over to the west of the DFW area, they're also expecting that heavy rainfall. So it's not just here we're seeing that rain. It's actually going to be across a good portion of the state of Texas. Now, it also looks like we do have something issued. The National Weather Service has actually issued a strong thunderstorm advisory, so not a severe thunderstorm, but let's go ahead and let's take a closer look. It looks like it is for central Harris County, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom on in. Again, this is not a warning, but basically just telling you that there is a strong storm that is currently impacting Houston. Could be looking at winds in excess of 40 miles per hour. So this right now is over towards the Spring Branch area. It's moving to the northeast at 20 miles per hour. So it's this storm that is currently sitting over the Houston area. But again, it's moving. So that is the good news. It's moving off to the northeast. Yes, it's going to bring some gusty winds with it and also a lot of lightning along with that heavier rainfall. But this one right here, if you are out ahead of this, so if you are, let's zoom out a little bit, over towards Bush Airport, possibly over towards Humble, or really just the northeastern side of Houston, go ahead and head on indoors as this continues to make its way towards you. So that's what we are currently seeing in Houston. I also want to take a look further off to the east, over towards Mont Belvieu, Liberty, also seeing these showers and storms. So you can see those also moving off to the northeast, probably creating some slow traffic on I-10 and parts of I-10 just north of Galveston Bay. And then over towards Liberty, seeing a storm there as well, also moving off to the northeast. And Winnie, you actually have a pretty good storm over you right now as well. Some heavy rainfall should be moving out of your area relatively quickly, though. I'd probably say within the next 30 minutes to an hour. And then also over towards High Island, seeing a little storm there. And then we're also seeing a lot of storm activity just off the coast. So if you were in Galveston, there's a good chance that you are currently looking on out. If you're looking out towards the ocean, probably seeing a lot of that lightning out there, but not seeing any rain impacting you quite at the moment. So again, all of this moving off to the northeast. Good news, it is actually moving. So in terms of a flood risk, not seeing anything too drastic at this point. In some areas, though, we are seeing some heavier rainfall. Would not rule out the potential for some of that ponding on those roadways, especially in those areas that we know always like to get that ponding or that minor street flooding. I'm going to take another look outside at some of our tower cams, see what we're seeing across the area. And you can see that heavy rainfall currently coming down in Houston. Lake Conroe, you actually have a beautiful picture right now. And at ABC 13, we're actually seeing a little bit less rainfall than what we were. And you can also see in Galveston dry for the time being. But, you know, you just look off the coast and you see all of that heavy rainfall coming down. So again, we do not have any advisories. We do not have any warnings out. But we are seeing some pockets of that heavier rainfall, again, currently making its way through the Houston area, and we will continue to keep you advised as we head throughout the rest of this day. Y'all have a great Tuesday.